choosing protesting over playing.
Despite the overwhelming plea for change, there has been no action. So our focus today cannot be on basketball.
What began as a solitary decision soon became a tidal wave. The two other NBA games slated for last night were called off. Players around the league supporting the Bucks' decision. Messages of "we demand justice" and "bigger than basketball" appearing on social media. Bucks ownership also backed their players, writing, "We will continue to stand alongside them and demand accountability and change." Later, TNT analyst Kenny Smith, who was covering yesterday's games, walked off set in solidarity.
I think the biggest thing now is to kind of, as a black man, as a former player, I think it's best for me to support the players and just not be here tonight.
The message quickly permeated the rest of the sports landscape. The WNBA's Washington Mystics arrived at their game wearing T-shirts spelling out Jacob Blake's name, their backs painted with 7 bullet holes. On the court, they knelt and locked arms with their opponents as all of Wednesday's WNBA games were also shelved. Other sports reacted just as swiftly. Players boycotted 5 soccer games and 3 baseball games last night, including one in Milwaukee. And tennis star Naomi Osaka dropped out of her semifinal match set for this afternoon. In turn, tennis authorities paused the tournament.
If not during a pandemic and countless lives being lost, if not now, when?
Basketball analyst Chris Webber said he applauded those who took a stand, praising the young people leading the way in the wake of tragedy.
We know nothing is going to change. We get it. Martin Luther King got shot and risked his life. Medgar Evers, and we've seen this in all of our heroes constantly taken down. We understand it's not going to end. But that does not mean, young men, that you don't do anything. Don't listen to these people telling you don't do anything because it's not going to end right away.
The Bucks spoke by phone with some of Wisconsin's elected officials, and afterwards, they released a collective statement calling for change. They want the police officers involved in the shooting held accountable, and they're also calling on the Wisconsin state legislature to address police brutality and social justice reform. Anthony, their actions and their words were praised by Wisconsin's governor on social media.
Yeah, it's a very powerful reaction, Dana. Thank you very much, Gail.
Yeah, I keep hearing, Dana, that they're saying it's not so much a sports story, but this is an American story that people are speaking out. It's practically unprecedented that you see sports teams taking this kind of action on a social issue, and it does send a very powerful
so many
message.
of them.
It sends a very powerful
Yeah,
message.
so many of them collectively.
At every level across every sport, Dana. Thank you very much. I had